What is going on? It's the Asirvia Prosquad back with you here today for Asirvia Prosquad TV. Again, it's just a twosome here. It's just me and Justin. I'm Joe Russo. I'm a advertising pro, and I got Justin Eplin here with me, the affiliate pro. There's no "the" though. He's just affiliate pro. But anyways, man, I don't even want to draw out this too much because this guy, him and his family go to Disney World. You know, they go to hang out, have a family day, chill out. They're not really not trying to sell anything, do business. They're just out there having family time, out there watching the Star Wars parade and all that stuff. Justin has the new units that he got when he went to the event. And if any of you ever saw the old units, they did okay. But these right here, oh man, you are about to see the stuff that you would pay thousands of dollars for this many clicks in a matter of what, 6 hours? 7, maybe?
6 to 5.5 to be completely candid. I mean, but you know what, Joe, I got to steal it from you right there, man. I'm so
go ahead.
So what I have is this, guys. I went out to Disney Hollywood Studios. My wife had gone a little earlier in the week with our daughter to Magic Kingdom. So I finally had a day off. So I decided that, you know what, we had some extra tickets. Why not go to Disney? So what I want to do is I want to show everybody what the results were from just going out for a family day. You know, a little family vacation kind of thing, a little staycation is like we would call it. But here, let me show you this. So I'm going to move this down for a sec, so bear with me, everybody. I'm going to swap the camera around so everybody can get an opportunity to see what I'm looking at. All right. Joe, can you see the screen there, bud?
I can.
All right. I want everybody to know the max out over here on this side is 300. So it's not like this is 5, 10, 20. These are hundreds of clicks over here showing the traffic. I have 5 units that I have working. I only took 2 units with me to Walt Disney World. So you'll see this massive hump right here in the middle. My wife went to Magic Kingdom on the 6th. That yielded, well, let's see here if I can scoot over and grab the exact number for everybody. That yielded 233 click-throughs directly through to the Asirvia Go website. Now, that would be what I would consider incredible return. However, what I did want to show is, I don't know if everybody else noticed, but there's a much bigger spike over here to the right. And it's not with a single unit, like the line in blue there. It's with 2 units. So one that I have labeled Asirvia Go Affiliate Pro, that number is 274 clicks. Now, my wife and I were then probably about a 25-foot proximity almost every single part of today. Hers yielded 254 for a combined over 525 clicks.
Unbelievable.
The word amazing is what I figure comes to mind as a part of something like that, because I've never seen any kind of return like that. I've never seen that kind of a click-through rate on anything. Now, mind you, those were just the ones that were marketing Asirvia. Between all the other ones that I have marketing the gun shop, which is about, you know, I have a 50-50 hit or miss. Either 50% of people love guns, 50% of people think that they're the worst thing in the world. So the ones that I have working for the gun shop during the same time period yielded a little over 100 clicks on one, 77 clicks on another, and 56 on the third remaining one. Moving over to the next day, 71, 72, 70. So that's 210 clicks right there.
And then keep in mind, everybody, that wasn't at Disney World, so he wasn't in this massive crowd. He was just doing his daily thing. But anyways, I had to steal. Go ahead.
The other units, ironically enough, I'm waiting to deploy to my regular customers. So when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, this is undeniable proof that the Asirvia Go's, with the Go Plus on them, they yield just astounding response. Astounding. I've never seen any kind of response like this. I've never seen an ROI like this before. I can't actually believe that I've turned a cost into a revenue stream. But I mean, if you're not a part of the Asirvia Go team, our team yet, I mean, what are you waiting for? I mean, I'll give you the invitation. Here is the invitation. Come join the team. We will take the time to make sure that you get set up properly. We'll give you the exact steps on what I'm doing to replicate this level of success. And we'll have you rank up to associate in less than 20 days. And that's you working by yourself. That's not me dropping anything on you for spillover. If you do well, I reward people that do well. So it's not going to be like, oh, you're on my heaviest leg. Sorry, I can't help you. I take the hit for my team, even if I lose percentage on myself personally, because I'm a man of my word. And I want to make sure that everybody else sees this level of success. So with over 525 clicks, I can tell you one thing. 3 random signups. I didn't talk to them. I never engaged with them. All I did was, after they had bought in, I sent them the email, says, welcome to the team. Please let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and start with the Resource Center. Run through a couple of the videos on there. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Here's my personal Facebook. Here's my Twitter. Here's all my addresses. Here's my email. Here's my telephone number. So if you need to get in touch with me, I mean, there's 38 different ways to get in touch with me these days because of the advent of social media, email, text, phone call, video message, whatever. 38 ways to get a hold of me. You cannot tell me you cannot get a hold of me. It's just impossible. I mean, there's always a method. Messenger, Facebook, whatever. There's always a way to get a hold of me. And what I will say is a common theme amongst my team is one thing. We help each other, straight up. It's not a request, it's a requirement. If somebody else is in the same industry as you and you have some insight and you have a tip or a trick that would help them out, I request that you do. You're not obligated to do anything, but obviously I'd want you to help out one of your teammates. You know, if they're going to be able to see a level of success, this will give them a perfect opportunity to see a higher level of success. They already have somebody that's using it in the industry or something to that effect. You know, they'll help you out. They'll give you a message. They'll get you started. And that's kind of what this is just, you know, once you get your feet on the ground and you start to run, you will literally be stunned to see how easy this really is. I mean, you show this to a business owner and it's over. I mean, Rich Welsh showed it to me while we were sitting at a Jeep Club meeting, told me about the concept. I handed him my credit card. I said, sign me up right now. He didn't even have his device yet. He just told me about it. So if he's great at casting vision and all that other kinds of stuff, all those little buzzwords that we have in the marketing industry and all that, you can do it. I mean, I signed 12 people up before I received my first device. Now that I have the Go 2.0s, as I like to call them, this is game, set, match. I'm seeing hundreds of clicks to my concealed weapons permit class. Hundreds now over, since I received the unit on the 1st, I have 2 separate units that I'm looking at right now. 1, 2, 3. 3 different units right now that have yielded over 1,000 clicks apiece.
That's crazy.
That's 3,000 total clicks in 9 days. Do the math. That's all I ask. Do the math. I spent 1 day at Disney. My wife spent a total of 2 days at Disney. Now, granted, both of those are pretty high peaks. But nonetheless, it's consistent traffic between 75 and 150 clicks. Just doing the math for everybody, a decent pay-per-click campaign, looking at about $1 to $3 a click. So over 9 days on a pay-per-click campaign, if it only cost me $1, it's 3,000 bucks.
And that's the most amazing part, dude. That's the most amazing.
I really don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I mean, advertising is so expensive, and marketing is so expensive anymore. And you know, this right here just totally just cuts that cost away. You're talking about, like you said, $1 per click. You're spending over $3,000, dude. You didn't even spend what, $300 for that? Well, actually, for those you didn't have all your devices, so couple devices. You're less
devices.
Okay, so less than $100. $50?
So if yeah, $50.
That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. You would have spent $3,000 for those clicks, and even if you said the 3 signups would happen, okay, you still obviously it'd be worth it if you had your 3 people that came in under you like that. But you didn't hardly spend anything to get those 3 over here. You know,
I had one guy sign up with 1. I had one guy sign up with 3, and I had one guy sign up with 8. If you do the math on that, I made $6.25 on the 1. I made $12.50 on the 3, and I made $24.75 on the 8-pack. What's that add up to, Joe?
Oh man, you're putting me on the spot.
Sorry.
But let's see.
I'll tell you what.
Go ahead.
We made it easy as $6, $12, and then $24. That's $24 plus $24 is $48.
Yeah, roughly $50, close to it.
So roughly $50. So guess what? Being at Disney paid for the 9 days worth of advertising.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Look, man, I can't even make this shit up. I mean, I'm not that good of a liar. I mean,
no, the proof is right there, man. The proof is right there.
I mean, I just put out the proof and all that kind of stuff, and I'm literally looking at it right now and just I'm baffled. I really am, because I didn't know it was served that many times. I didn't know it was clicked on that many times. Jesus. I figured that I was in proximity of probably 2,000 to 3,000 people today. If I was in proximity of 2,000 to 3,000 people during the day, just saying that they were the ones within the 100 yards and within the 100 yards long enough to get the notification, that's 10%.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a numbers guy. I like things that I can quantifiably prove. The other thing I want to show you is this. So I pointed one unit, or actually some of the units, I will say there were 8 units pointed at one of my Facebook posts. I have 5 through my personal Asirvia business, and then I have 16 for the gun shop. So I pointed 8 of them in total towards my business Facebook page. When you see these numbers, Joe, I hope you don't fall out of the chair you're sitting in. I really do. I mean, it's going to be really funny if I see you just flip back in your chair and fall out. Because the percentage that I have here on one of these it's high 5 figures. And when I say high 5 figures, I want you guys to see this. So here we go again. Hopefully I won't rattle you guys too much. You see those numbers? Okay, that's 8 total actions on the page, 300% increase. 92 total page views, 384% increase. 12 page previews, 500%. Now those are fairly impressive. Now it keeps going down here, and you'll see these numbers, and I know you can see them. 36 at 100, 36 page likes at 100. 10,745 people reached, 2,900% increase. Post engagement is up at, well, you can read that number. That's 5,000%. But this is the number I want everybody to see. And I pulled the camera back a little bit and angled it up just so you can't see it just yet, because I want to build a little suspense on this. You ready?
Yep.
80,000%.
Dang.
80,000%. 80,000% increase, guys. You can't pay enough for that kind of interaction. I can tell you straight up, you can't afford to pay that much for that interaction because you'll go broke. I've been getting messages literally all day long between people asking me, hey, man, I see you're at Disney. How many clicks are you getting? Well, above and beyond that, I have 4 orders today from the Go units that were out there. That's, mind you, I'm off on Mondays. The shop is closed on Mondays, and the only way they can buy anything is through the website. I did $4,000 in revenue on my day off.
That's what it's all about, man.
That's exactly what it's about. Zero effort, high return. Low amount of effort, high return on the investment. That's exactly what it is. And this undeniably proves it. So, I mean, if you haven't joined the team yet and you're not producing those kind of numbers, you really need to assess what you're doing for your company. Whether you really are actually doing something that is profitable, whether you're doing something that does have a return on the investment. Because I can tell you point blank, this does. 80,000%. I challenge anybody who will ever see this video to show me a number like that. And you know what? I've said that for the last 10 weeks running. I haven't had one person send me a screenshot. So am I doing it better than everybody else? Well, not to boast, but yeah. But I'm not doing it without help. The Go units just pump traffic. That's what they do. They pump real human traffic too. It's none of these bots. It's none of this pay-per-click campaign that's in another country that I can't do anything about. It's not coming from a country that I'm prohibited from selling stuff to. It's all within the United States. It's all within about 100 yards of me. Well, guess what? All those people can purchase firearms from me. Even better if they purchase firearms and the Asirvia Go, because I'm self-centered as hell. I want you to make a ton of money through Asirvia, so you buy a lot more guns. Do I like to double dip, multiple streams of income? Yeah, I sure do. You know why? Because that's what's going to make you rich in the end. Running one business, it'll give you ulcers. Running 2 businesses will give you more ulcers, but you'll have more money. When you start to get to the multiple streams of income where you have this income, that income, another income, you own a business here, that's when you start to see the money really start to pile up and roll in. That's what I want for everybody. I want everybody to see this. Because if you see this and you're in business and you don't get in on it, your competitor's going to get in on it. They're going to smash your head into the wall repeatedly until you do buy into it, and then you're already behind the curve.
Yeah, by that time the market's saturated with them and everybody's used to it. So you don't get as much of as many clicks as you would right now. So people right now, it's so new. It's so new that people are like, oh man, what is this?
It's new, fresh. It's something that it keeps people curious. I mean, when I walked up to a random person today at Disney. Random person, saw that they had an Android smartphone, walked up to him and I asked him, hey, did you get my message? And they're like, oh, so you're the one that did this? And on their phone, they leaned their phone over. They were on their always on display. You saw the little blue diamond. They turned the phone on, so the screen turned on. It was on their lock screen. They swiped to open their phone and unlock it. They swiped down from the top, from the notification. There was still the blue diamond icon up there, and my message was on there. And he said, that's really, really cool. How did you do that? Well, the way I did it was Asirvia. Here, let me text you the information. Oh, well, I live in Kentucky, so I can't do it. Nope. Kentucky's still in the United States, pal. You can do it. Now, this is not just in the United States either. I've got a team. Listen to this, Joe. I don't know if I told you this or not. I now have a team in Australia. I have a team in the UK. I have a team in Germany. I've got a team here, a fairly large team here on the East Coast. I got 6 reps in Texas. I've got 2 reps in Utah, 3 reps in California, and 1 rep in Hawaii. I was joking with everybody that if I did a Zoom for every time zone that I have people in, I'm going to have a serious sleep deprivation problem. That's why I stagger the Zooms like this. I mean, obviously we do the Pro Squad 5 nights a week, but yeah, I still have to run Zooms for my team and their trainings and all that kind of stuff because, like I said, man, my success is contingent on their success. And I like to make successful people. Zig Ziglar said it best. If you give enough people what they want, you will get what you want. Obviously, that's a little paraphrased, but concept still applies. One of the guys that told me that it doesn't even matter, probably one of the smartest guys I know, but above and beyond that, he showed me a path of how to walk the path instead of just talking about the path. He told me, when you start up, you make your hot list of people that you want to get in contact with that you want right out of the bat because you want those people at the top of your trees. Because those people you work well with, those people it's easy to talk to them, it's easy to get them, easy to give them guidance. Some of those people won't even need guidance. You hit up a real network marketing guy, and I mean a real network marketing guy that's tried other businesses and has seen even any level of success in it. You throw him into Asirvia, he's going to cut the room apart, no matter where he is, no matter who he's talking to, because this works for every single business. Every business. From gas stations to restaurants to gyms to bars to, shoot, for a 15-year-old gamer that uses it to sponsor his gamer tag, to a couple of retirees that did it just as something to do. I have a gentleman who's 84 years young that has just ranked up to associate on my team. He did it in 7 days. 7. 1 week. 7 days to associate. He's already earned the go-getter bonus. He's already on the way to senior associate. I mean, I think right now he's at like 57% or something to senior associate. Okay. Did I have to work with him at all? Yeah, I worked with him, ironically enough, and I want to say this, for 1 half-hour session. I told him what I do, how I do it, talk to people. All you have to do is point them in the right direction. They'll make the right decision. Because people are generally smart. If you put something that's a good concept in front of them, they'll generally take advantage of it if they believe what you're saying, they have an idea of how the product works, and they have an implementation for the product. I mean, I've had a couple of people tell me, well, I don't own a business, so I can't be a part of that. What? No, you're buying a business. You're basically buying a digital marketing company. You have a product to retail. You have services that you offer. Sounds a whole lot like a company to me.
Yep.
Because I have products at my gun shop. I also offer services. My gun shop's a business. So is my Asirvia business. The difference between the two is I have to put a lot less time, effort, and money into my Asirvia business than I do into the gun shop to make it run properly. Now I have over 200 people on my team that I'm responsible to help out, between customers and affiliates and all that kind of stuff. Does it sometimes take me a little while, maybe a half hour to get back to people? Yeah, it does. So I apologize about the delay. I'm a fairly busy guy. But what I will tell you is this, I'll always get back to you. I always make sure that your question's answered. Now, sometimes are you going to have that 10, 15-minute lull where you go out and end up finding the answer and just end up texting me, never mind? Yep, that happens pretty often. Because when I start with my team, the very first thing I do is take them directly through the resource center. Why? Because that eliminates 90% of questions to me. Because not only do I have the empowerment of them knowing where the answers are, the training's right in there. I mean, all you have to do is go watch the videos. So what I will say is I did want to commend two people. They happen to be master reps, Tina Malsom and Kelly Vincent. You guys did an awesome job on that training. If you guys didn't get a chance to see it yet, go watch that video. It's on YouTube. It's about 45 minutes long, but it is definitely a robust video where they run you through exactly the steps of needing, how to set up everything. How to set up the go with a message, how to set up the go with a deal, how to structure your deal to get the most penetration. But I did want to bring this up. So everybody asked me today, in one shape, way, form, or another, what was my message when I went to Disney World? Well, since Disney bought the Star Wars franchise, my message was learn how to use the Force in marketing.
Tailored to the scene that you're at.
Exactly. You tailor it to the audience where you are. Instead of being just, hey, guess what? I'm on your phone. Instead of something like that, I tailored it to the audience, and then guess what? 525 clicks. Actually, more than that, but I just don't feel like doing the math right now.
You don't want to put yourself in the spot like you did me?
Yeah, well, I mean, see, I can put other people on the spot. I don't do that to myself. It's just bad for television. But that's the thing, man, is I have probably a half a dozen guys I've been messaging literally today while I've been at the theme park. In between, going from one ride to another, waiting in lines and all that kind of stuff, because that's exactly what you do at theme parks, is you hurry up to wait. Now, what we did have the advantage of is we fast passed almost everything we did today. That made it super quick. I don't think we spent more than 20 minutes, 25 minutes waiting for anything. But what we'll say is, while I was around those people, I literally heard people talking about it that I didn't even have to walk up to. I had a husband say to a wife, have you seen this? Look at this. And he brought her over and he showed her that on his cell phone. And as soon as he said, babe, you got to see this. I want to show you this. I had a feeling that it was something that I was producing. So I very casually slid over to kind of look over his shoulder kind of thing. It's not creepy if you just want to see what he's looking at.
Everybody's done it. Come on. Everybody's done it.
Everybody's dropped a little bit. Come on. Don't try and bullshit me now. Everybody's done it at least once. So I just leaned over, and sure enough, what do I see on his screen? My deal. Boom. That's all I have to say. He thought it was so cool, he stopped his wife from taking a picture of his daughter. He interrupted that to show her the notification on his smartphone. Oh, I forgot to tell you. It was an Apple. He just happened to have Chrome installed. And I evidently had all the doohickeys and bells and whistles involved in making it be able to be produced on an iPhone. Boom. So if it hit Android-based smartphones only, that'd be about 60% of the market. Considering Apple's market share is about 31% of the market. Now say they have what? Say 50%. That's a high number. That's a big guess. I like to call it a swag, a scientifically calculated wild-ass guess. So of those 50%, so that equals what? An additional, 12.5 to 15% on that 60% number? Oh, wow, guess what? Now you hit 3/4 of every single cell phone that's out there. That is just absolutely banging. That is a marketing guy's just phenomenal dream. So what I want to do is this is, I mean, as you guys can tell at this point, I mean, the numbers are undeniable. Thousands of percent on my business, my gunshot business page, 525 clicks today alone on my Asirvia units. I mean, that's all I have to say, guys. If you don't see the power of this, then you're really not trying in business. So, Joe, I'm going to kick it back over to you, bud. I know that you have a couple of housekeeping things and things to clean up and all that kind of stuff, and just a few things to talk about. So, why don't you take it back, bud, and we'll see if we can wrap this up tonight.
Yeah, man. I just kind of want to make the point here. This isn't really just about the devices itself. What all of this is about is financial freedom. Now, if you own your own business, you know where your goal is in the first place. You know that you have that business with a goal in mind, that mindset to be able to live comfortably, to be financially free, you know, towards the end of your life or even in the next 10 to 20 years. That's what this is about, is being financially free. That's what we're preaching here. That's what this whole thing is about. Justin talks about multiple streams of income. Listen, the number one most important and toughest thing to do in business is marketing. You can ask any business owner, you can ask any network marketer. It is the toughest thing because you have to have a bunch of resources, a bunch of money a lot of times in order to be able to do it. And with this, you don't need a bunch of money to be able to do it. And as Justin showed you, the results are better than anything that you could possibly do. You got guys on the internet doing SEO, putting in keywords and stuff like that into all their articles and spending days and hours trying to put this stuff together just to rank up on a page. We don't really have to worry about ranking up on a page. All we got to do is walk outside of our house and go have a cup of coffee or go eat dinner with our family or go to Disney World or go to a movie, wherever it is that we're going. And as you saw, as you heard, as you witnessed for yourself, the clicks, all of those results are there, and you didn't hardly have to do anything but buy the units. And we can't talk about it enough, but we also kind of start repeating ourselves and saying it over and over again until it finally gets into some people's heads, because if they really look at it, there is no second choice. This is the first choice, and then the other things will follow suit if you want to go that route. So you know who you are out there. I've talked to nightclub owners. I've talked to realtors. I've talked to car salesmen. Liquor store owners. I mean, they're out there. Everybody is looking to market their business. Restaurants, everybody is. And not a single one of them will look at this and say, "Man, this ain't a good idea." Because it is a good idea. It's not a good idea. It's a fantastic idea. Asirvia has put together the best possible marketing system that anybody has ever, well, at least in modern times, has done. Because it is in front of your face on a device, on a device that almost all human beings use. People aren't really looking at billboards anymore. We drive right by them. We've seen them all the time, and we're used to them. We don't want to see them. Commercials, hell, we have Netflix and stuff like that, or DVRs. We go right past them. The only time anybody watches commercials is during the Super Bowl, and I don't even think many people do that hardly anymore. So, and they don't even watch it because of the product. They watch it because they think it's funny. That's it. This right here, people are on their phones constantly, all day, almost pretty much every day. I know I am. I know Justin is. We're on our phones. The statistics that used to come out, human beings are watching TV at 5 or 6 hours a day or whatever it is. Now it's phones. They're on their phones about that long, or their tablets, and people have them everywhere. We can't hammer this point home enough. If you see this and you want more information, get with one of us. Whoever it is that you're getting this video from, get with one of us. Again, my business page, Joe Russo Advertising Pro. This guy, Asirvia Pro. But he's also, his affiliate name is Affiliate Pro. Mine's obviously Advertising Pro. Asirvia.com / the affiliate name, and you'll get a hold of what we're doing here. And you will be on a team, like Justin is saying, is bar none. It's second to none, because they're the personalities we have. Justin has he talks about tips and tricks a lot of times. He has them. I've been using them and getting great results just on, just using the internet. We don't just use the Asirvia device. We try to broaden our spectrum because we want the most we can possibly get. And that's what we want to teach you. That's what we got. That's what Asirvia Prosquad is all about. That is why we started this show. That is why we started it, because we want you to be financially free. We want you to be a part of this team right here that is giving you all that. Plus, if you notice what Justin said, Tina Malsom, Kelly Vincent, they're not technically on our team, but they're always willing to help, even if it's not going to benefit them at all. And this is the first company, the first network marketing company that I have ever seen to where the people involved are so unselfish and so excited about this. I'm going to leave it at that. I could probably ramble on a little bit more. Justin, if you got any more to add to it, go right ahead.
Just this, join. Just stop procrastinating. Stop putting off your future. This is your chance. Everybody always says, oh, I never get a chance to be on the ground floor, right? You're there. We're taking off like a rocket ship. You can either be with us or you can watch us. I'd rather have you be with us because it's a whole lot more fun going on vacation with a whole crap load of people and you all joking around about the money not even mattering, and you buy each other drinks and, whatever. Just grab ass, have fun, just good old-fashioned, uncultivated fun. And not only is this business fun, but the result of this business is fun. You will never be around more positive people in your entire life than you will on the Asirvia team. And I'm not just talking about the Pro Squad team. I'm talking about the entire company. I could literally pick up the phone and call the president of the company right now, and he would say, "What's up, Justin? What's going on? You need help?" I could call Don Smith, our chief operating officer, right now and say, "Don, I need something." And you know what? I would have it before the end of the night. These people don't care what they are doing in their own personal lives. The Asirvia name is to serve. You're trying to serve your team. You're trying to serve your customers. You're trying to serve your clientele. You're trying to serve all your other affiliates. That's exactly what you do. You make it to the point where your team is so strong. Do they need your help anymore? No, maybe not. Do they ask for it occasionally? Sure. If they want to find out how you're getting more, more of a response, they'll email you, they'll message you, and then just give them the steps. I mean, I've got pages and pages and pages of information. I only release it in little snippets to each person because I want you to perform those steps first, because the steps that I have laid out are compounded on the previous step. So just using this as an example, and I'll try to keep this short, Joe. First, I'll tell you that you're going to go through your personal Facebook. You're going to go take a look at who owns their own business, who's a realtor, who's in sales of any kind at all. You're going to make your list. You're going to call those people. What do I ask people to do? I ask you to make, how many phone calls I ask you to make a day, Joe?
3.
3 phone calls a day. Now, Joe works a full-time job. I ask everybody on my team, take 3 people and really pitch them. Don't just vomit information all over them. Really pitch them. Ask them questions. Ask them rhetorical questions. Get a yes out of them. Because if you do that, they're going to be much more apt to buy what you're selling. And what you're selling, realistically, is a device that no one else has. This platform is beyond any other platform I've ever seen.
Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic, Justin. This isn't, we're not selling cars. Okay. We're not selling houses. We're not trying to get people to buy something they don't want. It's pretty much as easy as talking to them a little bit. Hey, da 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 da. You know what? I want you to check this out right now. Show them the video. I haven't seen a more powerful video in a company ever. Ever. The video does all the work for you. All you got to do is clean it up in the end. You close them out. That's it. So go ahead, Justin. I just wanted to kind of interject.
So, I mean, I'll give you the exact steps of what I do. I'll contact somebody. Let's say I've never talked to you before. We connect first on Facebook, friend request, because we have 30, 40, 50, 100 mutual friends. Okay. They obviously know the same people I know. They're in business and they're all that kind of stuff. That's great. If they're in business, they need this. It's not a want, it's a need. So what I'll do is I'll connect with them. I'll friend them. Give it about 2 to 3 minutes. Facebook's got the wave feature now. You wave at them. When they wave back at you, you know that they're online. Hey, how's it going? Thought we should connect because we have a lot of mutual friends. We obviously have some like-minded ideas, and maybe we can help each other. Will you probably have to listen to their pitch? Yeah, you probably will. But if you listen to their pitch, they're going to listen to yours too. Now, the difference between your pitch and their pitch is your pitch will help their pitch. Your device will help what they're doing. It will enhance everything that they're doing in their own business anyway. So if you automatically get help making more money in whatever you're already a part of, wouldn't it be in your best interest to show it to everybody if you're in network marketing, to your entire downline, and say, hey guys, I started using this and it's really, really powerful and I'm getting a great result out of it. That is it. So when I pitch somebody, I'll talk to them, a little bit of small talk. Hey, by the way, you're a smart fella. Here, check this out. Send them the link. The video's in the middle of the page, watch the video, and I can literally time it. And I'll sit there and I'll look at my watch and I'll wait 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And before 2 minutes and 30 seconds has elapsed, I've got another message coming in. Okay, I really like the idea. How much are they? That's a buying question. Mm-hmm. You don't go in and you don't take them down right then and there, you're missing it. Now, it may sound crude, it may sound, hardcore and all that kind of stuff. They're giving you a run. Whether you blow it or not is up to you. I like to think that I'm going to get them on a couple of different questions. They're going to give me a couple of rebuttals. All I'm going to do is show them the power of what it's done for me, and then show them how to replicate. Show them how to make their hook better. Show them how to enhance that deal. Show them high-resolution pictures versus these low grainy crap. Make sure that they have a good message. Make sure that they have the address on there if it's a brick-and-mortar business. Of course, make sure the web address is in there. These are things that you just go over as little maintenance issues. But after somebody gets the hook on how to build a deal, they won't talk to you for probably 5 or 6 hours because they're doing nothing but building other deals. Because after that, your front-end work is pretty much done. You want to change out the message, drop it down, change it out, update, less than 3 seconds, it's on your device. Boom. You could literally be in the parking lot of the person you're about to go in and pitch and show them that you changed it. You can tell them you changed it in the parking lot. You can change it back to your original message right in front of them. Update. Less than 3 seconds later, boom, new message is on their phone. When they release the timer, it'll be automated. So like we've used the example before of the restaurant, 8 to 11, you put out the breakfast special. 11 to 2, you put out the lunch special. 2 to 5, you put out the happy hour special. And, you know, after 5, you put the dinner special. If they're open late night, you put a late night hours, like an appetizer special or whatever. You're done. You're selling more products inside of your brick and mortar business. You're expanding that customer's experience. You're maximizing their experience and your dollar for them. So if you haven't seen the power yet, buy a device. Sign up as an affiliate, buy a device. It'll cost you $115 to start. It'll cost you $49 a month. Till you hit associate, then your daily pay will basically end up paying your affiliate fee. Okay. You sell 1 8-pack a month, guess what? That's $24.75. You're 1/4 out of pocket. 1/4. I do that in, shoot, 1 toll a day. Actually, I do 3 times than that in 1 toll because it's 75 cents to get on the damn expressway. Guys, this is pound for pound, dollar for dollar, the best advertising method, period. With the advent of streaming, with the advent of all the other stuff that's out there that people no longer really see commercials anymore, you have to get at them what they're doing now. They're on their phone. You're on your phone. You're probably watching us right now on your phone. So, Joe, I'm going to kick it back to you, bud. That's what I have to say for this evening. Why don't you go ahead and finish it off, bud?
Let's finish it, man. I mean, really, honestly, we could sit here and talk all night because there's so many things that we could say. There's so many things that I could play off of what you're saying and vice versa and just keep on going. But we're going to save that for other shows because we got plenty more to make. Let me just leave it there. This is absolutely unbelievably amazing. That's just the way it is. So I'm going to wrap it up by saying I am Joe Russo, again, advertising pro. This is Justin Eplin, affiliate pro. And we together, along with the missing piece, BJ Walden, listing pro, we are the Asirvia Pro Squad, bringing you Asirvia Prosquad TV. And yes, if you're a part of our team, you can use these videos to sell your people. And then you can show them what kind of people you have on your team. If you don't like to get on video, you can use us. Let us do the dirty work. So that's going to wrap it up. And we will be back again tomorrow. We're pretty much back all the time. So just keep looking out for our videos. They're out there. Like them and share them. Please like and share. Not only will it help us, but it'll help you too get your message out. That's it, guys. That's all I got. So good night. And Justin, we'll see you.
See you, bud.